Oh, there it is.
Okay, come.
Do I need to be standing over there?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
Just. I don't know how to do this. That.
You know, I'm technologically challenged, geographically challenged too, since I don't have GPS. I like what you said about knocking that dude out.
Yeah, I got a case for it though. Then I got to jail, and the jail people threatened me. Said, we ain't got nowhere to put you because of your charges. I was
Let
like,
me
what
go.
you trying to say?
Yeah, what they trying to
He
say?
said, well, if you hit somebody in here, we got you on camera and you going down for it. I said, well, y'all trying to take me down for this? I say, so what's the difference? I said, I know what, I'm going to bail out of here because I see it's a trap.
Uh-huh. Good for you. Yeah. Do you have an attorney, public defender?
I got a public defender, and
Who
she
you got? Because I know some people down there.
I got Alexandra Conley.
Okay, this is Dr. Harris. We're here in West Fresno. We're at
2345
South
South Bardell.
Bardale, across streets to Belgravia and Bardale, right in the heart of West Fresno, down the street from King Elementary, Villa Park. This used to be a predominantly black African-American community. Now it's diverse with different. This is Miss Eileen Reed. This is her mom's home. And real quick, I'm going to go through this real quick because the city is coming out. It's been a bad situation that just happened here. So why don't you go ahead and explain to the listening audience right now, those who are listening right now.
Okay. Well, this is a situation. I have been trying to get the city to remove one tree that the tree roots have gotten into my mom's sprinkler line and has increased our water bill double and triple. I have tried to go through the city of Fresno. I've gone through all the hoops and they have not helped me. So I went to Miguel Arias' office, who represents District 3, Southwest Fresno, and they were supposed to take one of the trees out, and the second tree I informed them about, I think it's termite damage, I don't know, but anyway, the tree had a branch that was split. Well, that branch broke off last night and landed over my mom's head, into my mom's hedge, and onto our next door neighbor's vehicle. And so I'm at a loss as to know what to do. I've gone through everything that I know how to do to try to resolve this, and so far nothing has happened. And now I'm just afraid that we have a public health issue here. We have King School down the street, so that means that we have children who walk by here every day, every morning and every afternoon. And I'm definitely afraid that this other tree that's on the corner at Bardell and Milberg is going to give way and fall and hurt somebody.
Follow me.
So I have been talking to the chief of staff at Miguel Arias' office this morning. Her name is Dolores Baraja, about the situation. And she informed me that she was going to talk to the people in the finance office about hurrying up this particular claim. So now it's illegal for us to take the trees out ourselves. We can't do that. If we do, we could get fined. I don't know about jail, but we could get fined for it. So the city has to do it. But in the meantime, we're paying triple water bills because of tree roots from this tree has gotten into my mom's sprinkler line. And the water is running out in the street. Now, mind you, we have gotten notices on our front door. We have gotten notices in the mail about the leak when it's not. We're unable to resolve it because it's a city of Fresno tree. So I asked you folks, what would you do if your 100-year-old mom asked you to solve a problem and you could not solve it? You've done everything in your power. So I am asking the public to call the city of Fresno at 621-8000, at 621-8000, area code 559, and help support my mother, Corrine Reed, in this endeavor.
So basically what we have here today, everyone across the world is listening, is that we have an injustice that's taking place here in West Fresno. Arlene's mother's 100 years old. She's wheelchair bound. She's paid her taxes. She's paid her dues. She raised her family in this community. She is 100 freaking years being a good taxpayer in this city. And this is how she be treated at 100 years old? I mean, this tree here belongs to the city of Fresno, for my God. All of these trees belong to the city of Fresno. That's why we pay taxes to provide a service to come out here and do for us. She has done her job. She has been here for the city of Fresno, but the city of Fresno is not here for her. Now this tree here, roots here, has broken the sprinkler line to Arlene's mother. Now you can see right here, if you bring the camera over here, you can see the water is leaking right here, which means that the sprinkler lines that they paid to get put in for the grass to be green, this tree, who the city owns, has busted their water line. Now the water is going from here all the way over here, now out into the street, which now brings a health hazard because now people can slip out here and fall. And we're talking about children that a school is down here no more than a half a block down. Children are walking in here, seniors are walking in here, getting exercise in the evening time to slip and fall because the city refuses to take this tree out and fix the water line. And then you turn around, the mother's gonna get a shut-off notice. Her bill has went up $300 to $400 and she's 100 years old. Well, hell, she shouldn't be having to pay no water bill in the first place. Then you look at all this here, you got sticks. The tree just broke over here last night and it fell on top of the neighbor truck over here. And she's been begging, she's been asking, will you please take these trees out? Will you please fix the water line? Nobody has done nothing. What the hell we have a city council representative for when they have asked him to come out here and look at this? But you know what? If she was white, living up in Woodward Park, that council person would have been out there. So my loyalty is to the people of West Fresno, to this community, not no politician. Now he gonna understand who in the hell he worked for. He worked for a mother here who's 100 years old. And nobody shouldn't have to beg to come out here and solve a problem that you did. This is your tree.
That's right.
Now, if mother who's 100 years old damaged something for the city of Fresno, you best to believe city attorneys will be suing her.
That's right. That's right.
They'll be suing her
That's right, brother.
at 100 years old. But you mean to tell me that you think, look at this tree now. This tree is leaning like this now because because of the wetness of the roots. The weight now is leaning that way.
That's right.
Now this tree can fall on a kid. This tree can fall on a car. This tree can fall on mother who's 100 years old. What's the freaking problem at City Hall? You're not going to run over black people in this city. Not long as I'm here. Not long as I'm in this city. This is wrong. You know what this is? This is elderly abuse. That's what it is. Let's just call it what it is. It's called elderly abuse. And it makes no sense for a mother to be sitting up here at 100 years old having this problem. No, she's not going to fix this. The city's going to fix it. Because I tell you this, if she was living in Woodward Park, this would have been fixed a long time ago.
Amen.
Then I look at the freaking tree over here. It's dead. The whole tree is dead. Look at this. The limbs are dead. Look at it. Dead. All this is dead. Every tree in this community looks dead.
That's true. How many people have come by who said they've had tree problems, Reverend?
Look at this tree right here. It's dead. What are we paying taxes for in this city? You mean to tell me a council member get $100,000 a year, $90,000 to $100,000 a year, and we got the live with this. No, our grandparents paid to have this service did.
That's right.
And it's gonna get did. All of them have died, built this community, all of West Fresno. And this is what we got, the type of services we're gonna get? Oh no, it ain't happening. Not in the mouthwash this night. Look at this tree here. Just broke. Been begging to remove this tree. It's broke. And we got a representative in District 3 who don't care? Really? Really? You don't care? They have asked you to come out here, Miguel. I've called your office and asked you to come out here, but you have no respect for black people. You have zero respect for black people. And so you're going to have your town hall meeting on Thursday, and I tell you this, we will be there. You will find out who are the real black folks, not sellouts in this community. Because our people will get services that they pay for. This whole street, the whole community, all the trees need to come down. All of them are rotten and sick, falling apart. Now, how do you have a tree over here with dead limbs on it? What's going on? What's going on? Where's the quality of life for folks on the west side?
We deserve it just like everybody else. I grew up on this street.
What if a child was walking up under this tree here? What if a senior was rolling up walking? You don't even inspect the trees because you don't give 2 cents about this community. And we sick of it. All you want to do is build North Fresno, but forget West Fresno. You know what? You can do all you want to do because we run this here. No, you're going to have to answer to us now. All we're going to do is ask and call and wait for you to respond. In areas you ain't did nothing. So you no leader of ours. No leader of ours. I don't care if you're Mexican, black, I don't care who you are. When you don't represent us, partner, you don't like your job. And that's just how we see it right now. Have our elderly mother now, 100 years old. She out here panicking about this. And this big old tree done fell on this man's car over here. People been begging and begging and begging for y'all to come. Look at this here. Look at these lambs in here.
Told to paint off his truck, that's for dang sure. Dented it up. Gosh.
It's the quality. This is the life in West Fresno. This is how people live over here. Because nobody at City Hall cares. None of them. Not one of them, including the mayor. None of them. So we're going to be having a radio show tonight to talk about this. Because tomorrow at 12 o'clock, what is the address here anyway?
2345
2345
South Bardell.
South Bardell. Will be a press conference here tomorrow to let the world know how black people will be treated like second-class citizens in this community here. How there's zero respect for us. And we're paying for this. How you gonna pay for something that don't get no respect? No, we need leadership. When we call, you come. That's how this works. We call, you come. We call, you don't come, you don't need to be in office. That's it and that's all. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Reverend Harris. Thank you for your help.